Alright, so I'm on my solo play, day 42. It's 18:30. Pretty well set. I don't have any really like a corridor or anything set up. Um, but this is basically my production room. Plenty for one person. Um, Initially I took over a garage, which was down here, asphalt on the ground. You can see some of the old iron supports that were in here, but pretty much just took all the wood out, replaced it with reinforced concrete. This is out front. I've already thrown torches down, trying to draw them out front. As you can see, I'm still in full-blown spikes mode because I am solo on this one, so I'm making sure that I at least live through it. Kind of inner courtyard, some food, threw some torches down here for anything that may happen to get in here so I can at least see it. More food, or well, not food, goldenrod, chrysanthemum, some coffee there, blueberries, aloe for healing stuff, some spikes internally just to keep them off the center core walls there. As you see, put a little bit of time in it. Don't know how that got painted, but I was painting some stuff up above, so I assume it got hit. Paintbrush has a reach longer than anything I've seen otherwise in the game. Anyway, this is my mine, goes all the way to bedrock. Kind of lucked out here under the house, and there, sure enough, I don't know why I just threw that, but big iron vein right here under the house. So had some issues when I first started digging this out. I was getting some damage up above, structural integrity issues, I guess. So been kind of you see I put that pillar in there, but there's enough iron in there to last me for quite a while. And it goes much deeper. As you can see, I can see it in that wall there. It's over there as well. So that's that floor I was on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, 6, 7, 8. 8 deep plus more gravel, so God knows how much is in there. Probably a whole bunch, enough to last me forever. Only thing I haven't really ran into, the mine goes all the way to bedrock, but the only thing I really haven't ran into is coal. But I did venture off this way down in here and chopped a bunch of burnt wood up and stuff. But this map's crazy. It's not navigating. It's just a generated map. But it's a huge city right here, and I'm stuck right here on the corner of it. There was a garage there, took it over. This area here is pretty much the left-hand side, so it's hazard area there. So really don't have to worry, too much about stuff coming that way. But this thing's huge. There's another big city there. I drove through it in a truck, but still didn't see it all. And then another one there, another one over here, some buildings over here, probably another section of city. I haven't really been over there, but the biomes are all kind of blending together. Got green to desert to snow, side by side, snow, burnt area. And then even here, I drove all the way down in here, and there's buildings on down below that to the south there. There's much more area I haven't opened up yet, but just recently got the truck. But anyway, this is like the main floor, which was pretty much the roof of that garage. This goes out to my garage that I built. Bridge across. Good thing is, I'm planting myself right next to a trader. Trader's right there, so it's pretty easy to get to. But as you see, there's houses right in my face. Trailer park there there's probably, which I just cleared half of that yesterday, but there's probably potentially 30 zombies right in there, and Most of my respawns are all green and nasty. And, there comes a screamer. Good timing to see her. Missed her. That's not good. And got to reload. Hopefully this isn't what's to come for tonight. She's dead. 1926. Anyway, this is my garage. Got a truck here, motorcycle there. Did the same kind of deal with the garage doors down, the moat on the bottom. It's not quite as deep, but there's really not much reason for them to come over here. Not planning on being here during Horde Night, so I did give them an access out. So if whatever gets in here can actually just turn and just freely walk back out rather than staying down there and beating things until I either kill them or they find a way to get to me. Doing some concrete reinforcement. As you can see, everything is pretty much concrete. Started on a paint job in here in the middle of the night. Board. Haven't quite finished that up yet, but anyway, this is the garage. Go back across. Did some painting here. Oh, I guess I could show you this. This is the front end. I started here, but I pretty much have a double wall besides this front area. I mean, I kind of want them to come up there, but anything that gets in goes down into that lovely mess of traps and spikes. And if anything does get in there, I can walk right across the top of them and just shoot them. This is probably going to end up being my pedestal for my Horde Nights in the future. Just kind of questioning facing it towards the trader, but I get a lot of action back in here on the other Horde Nights that I've been on, so probably going to start building there. We'll see how it works. If it works, great. If not, I'll remove it. And kind of maybe, because I thought about initially doing it out front, but I just never did it. Then I built this off the back just so I have an access, and then I got some inspiration on how to build that garage over there, so now pretty much that's my in and out, which is in that garage over there. But yeah, I went all the way around with this. Houses, there used to be a house here. You got that trailer park there. Like I said, there's probably 30 zombies right there, just right there in that little trailer park. This was a house. I tore the house down. It was, like four blocks off my wall, so screw it. Tore it down. Dug a little bit of the ground out. Probably going to concrete pad that at one point and load it up with barbed wire just to slow everybody down coming in. But it is a lot of work to maintain that crap. So who knows? Just kind of put this little section of wall in. It was just up to the curb here, but I brought this out just to kind of funnel them over. Got some barbed wire on those blocks there, down through there. Just more spikes than I'll ever really need, but I do get a lot of action out front. And as I said, there's cleared these first 4 buildings here, so the back 2 still have zombies in them, but they're respawns. Run back across. Bars everywhere just so that I don't have to worry about falling off the edge or squeezing on an edge to try to shoot something. I just stand right there and shoot it. Some railings, especially off these exits. I've come out of these exits before and just, be running, just run right off. So it's kind of part of the reason for that. So then we'll go up here. This is core. This is the core structure. Right underneath this is where that mine and the old garage was. But all the way around with doors, bulkheads, bars. Just it's overkill. It's kind of how I play it. Kind of the guy that's like, okay, if I decide to go and hang out in the room up here all night, I don't really have to worry about it. So forges, concrete, workbench, just pretty much a wall. Kind of a little bit of painting in here. The floor, the walls, the ceiling. Finally got a chemistry bench. Took me forever to get that. I'm still actually trading out this tool and die set between this forge and that forge because I don't have enough of them. I have one in there, but that's iron, so it stays in there all the time. Clothing, armor, a little bed there. Or bedroll, I guess. And then this was all wide open, and then it rained on me for like 2 days straight, and it was raining down inside because it's got forges in the building, so I was like, well, I've got to at least be able to get that smoke out, so I'll stick it up here. But it was raining through these bars, so I went ahead and just kind of threw this up, put some trim around the edge, pole posts, and actually I think I still have those frames up here so I could get up and down. Might as well tear those out while I'm here. I was actually running, like when I would, want to leave instead of running. Nice big crack of lightning there. Yeah, we're getting close. Missed that piece of paint there. But anyway, before I put all the deck on and I put this railing around here, I actually was just coming up here and just walking off this ledge, landing on the that right there, and then I'd just take off and run, but no, I'm not really doing that. But so this is, I really kind of decided I think I'm going to put bars over this, but this is kind of the thing. If they get up through those doors in the bottom, get through the walls, come upstairs, get through that door, while they're trying to beat through that door, I can hold them off right there pretty much indefinitely by, just standing here and just unloading on them. Molotovs, anything that I want. But if I bar this, I can't drop Molotovs on them. Yeah, it's getting there. Still, not, I mean, it's day 42, but, with the way that I play and the things that I like to build and the way I like to build, it's still fairly early. I'm getting my skills up quite a bit. I went ahead and got the level 10 intellect so that I can make level 6 items. Still got some points to place. Have no points right now, but it's getting there. So I guess, let's see, I got ammo, repair kits. Yeah, should be alright with what I got. I think I'm going to put this down here, just in case. A bunch more, I need to find a coal. I'd like to find coal in the mine. I haven't found it yet. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take to find it, but I found lead, everything else down there, but nitrate powder, all that, but no coal yet. So, but I did spend a day in the burnt area, and I think it's like 2,600 coal I pulled out of there in a day. It's nothing necessarily impressive, but I did spend a day over there cutting trees down. Trusty axe. Killed quite a few burning zombies. 52. Yeah, it's pretty cool, the red. I like being in a town, but then again, I hate being in a town because I'm not 100% sure if, like, when the horde zombies wake up and start raising a bunch of hell, and all the noise that's going on, if it actually will wake those guys up, because I've walked right down the middle of that right there where that trailer park is and had nothing. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them that just kind of lay in the street. You kill all those off, you can walk right down it. But there's at least 4 to 5 in every one of those trailers through there as well, so... but I don't know if being next to the edge of a town like this, if it actually will bring more zombies on you. It is dark as hell. I reset some of my settings, upped it a little bit. And I kind of don't want to turn my, whatever it's called, I can't even think about it now. I'm losing my mind, I think. the gamma. I don't really want to turn it up. I mean, it's set at 30. I don't even think 30 is the default, but I kind of like it. I don't know why. I think it'd be better to be able to see everything at night, but I mean, if it's night and it's dark, by God, it's night and it's dark. And that little piece of fence right there, I'm going to have to tear that out because I'm not catching it. My peripheral, I'm like, oh, zombie. Nope, that's the fence again. I've seen it. I've done it probably 20 or 30 times. Okay, Lightning, you can not interrupt my chat here. I got that big long row of trees over there. That's plenty of wood. So what I've been doing, I'll just go down and plant one run. I'll go over there and cut that run down and then just come right back up and just plant it again. And that's usually enough to get me by for quite a while. And by the time I need any more wood, you know, it's all grown back up. So, but staying a lot on the veggie stew. So mushrooms, potatoes. I got corn on the other side of this wall. Just about all you really need to really live. I've got aloe on that side over there. I think I showed you all that. Yucca there, but I haven't cut that in a while because I've got so much yucca. It's advantageous for me to cut any more of it right now, so I'll just leave it until this dwindles down and I'll get a little more. So that was really challenging at the very beginning. It took me forever to find water, and then come to find out, I'd already built the house. I mean, my initial spawn, I believe, was down here. I ran all the way up through here. Never did find water. Ran right past this, but I came up that way when I came over to this garage. Found that garage, was like, okay, it's right on the corner. I want to go ahead and sit up there. Now, it was a temporary thing, but it's actually kind of becoming home for me. But then there's this little pond right there, and it works out really well, along with the trader right there. It's done okay. The building around that garage, the build wasn't exactly, you know, how I kind of envisioned it, but it's symmetrical, front and back. I can hang out up here. You know, I can get down on the walls all the way around. Showed you the double wall setup, so I can just stand on top of it. Last Horde Night, I pretty much sat right here with SMG and watched them, for the most part, walk right up this concrete slab right here and trying to get to that door, and I just stood here and took them out. So we'll see how it works this time. Lightning gets me every time. 2138. Don't really need the shotgun, but I'll reload it, reload that. Did I eat, or do I need to eat? 172, 160. Just got a bit on me there. Drink that. And yeah, no red tea holds on to max stamina longer, but I've got plenty of food, so I haven't eaten any eggs. I carry these with me all the time. I just don't eat them, but they're there for that one time that I absolutely have to have them, so I'll grab those. But I've been eating meat stew, and I got sham chowder made. I've got vegetable stew. I can make anything, pretty much anything I want right now already at this point. Now it's just the waiting game, 2150. And I am running max on day length. I think it's, ooh, what happened there? Wow. That was a little spike there. I can't remember, but it's the longest setting. So I think it's 120 minutes because you can go 60, 90, 120. So it's 120 minute days. So Horde Night does last quite a while, but I do have that set on the minimum. So it's like 18-hour days and 6-hour nights. Mathematics does work. So here we go. It's basically time. Gonna get the big squall, and hopefully everything will just come right up front. I won't really have to worry about it. I did have a lot of action off that back corner back there last time, so but I do have 4 deep iron spikes. There's the screens. Here we go. Where are they coming from? Let's see. Go ahead. I heard one over that way. Oh, they're in the back. Are they? No, they shouldn't be inside. It's just spikes. Let's see where they're at. Where they look. Yeah, they're all over here banging on stuff. I'll shoot you in the butt. Shoot you in the... That missed. Alright, I really want you all to come up front. Really... Ooh, wow, that was close. I just about jumped off there. Guys, come up front, please. I really want you all up front. I don't want to go back there. I mean, I will, I guess. Let's make some noise. Come on, up here. Let's go, up front. Let's go. Up here. Why? They always go where you don't want them to go. You build stuff. Hey, look at that. First customer coming towards the front. Let's see if we can get them to come up here. Because I really want them up here. I'm setting my thing from up here. Cop. Yeah, there he is. Are you down there banging on my wall? You are. Come on around the corner. What was going on with it? Like, usually, like the last Horde Night was crazy. I'll say that all hell will break loose here in 10 minutes. I'll be freaked out. Oh, she decided she wanted to go all the way around. There you go. Yeah, get on that barbed wire. Stand still for me. So, I think I've got them moving up here, made enough noise. Hopefully they'll just keep coming up here. There, soldier boy. Ooh, right. Soldiers are nasty. They're mean. Go down. Do like hit them in the head with a club and it just like, and then hit that helmet really good. Come around the corner. You don't need to. Alright, we'll go back over here. Let's see if I can get them to come around. Had a couple. Had a pretty good stream just running right up the front wall here the last time. But I have added some stuff. You know, big garage, big moat. Hey, there's one. The barbed wire slow you down. Come on. This is very uneventful right now. Only reason I'm really even shooting is just to make a big noise to get the rest of them up here. I remembered to reload. Reloading is important, and they're not going... Good God. Come on, guys. Come on. Y'all are trying to get me to fall off the side here. Where the hell? Are you all in my pit over there? Why in God's name would you be in the garage in the first place? Why would you come over here? I'm not over here. Why are you all down there? See, now me coming over here is just going to be more of them over there. There she goes. I do not want to do this on the garage. Y'all just go ahead and beat on stuff. You can get out of there. I promise you. Ooh. Up there. Stop beating on my garage. Come over here, please. The disgruntled person in me. Just do what I want you to do. Come this way. making this video very boring. I'll be down there like, well, like I said, I kind of go overkill on most of this stuff because if once the shit hits the fan, I'll be able to, I'm not going to die, and then I will make it through it. Oh, looky there. There's a couple. Y'all come on over here. Oh, over here. There you go. Come over this way. Weak. Really, this is like a little, tiny little screamer horde. What's going on, game? Come on. The last one was crazy. That's the only reason I even thought about doing this one. But this one seems kind of weak right now. Oh, well, there's a little bit of noise, but it is still, it's only 23 minutes. I want to go over there and look, but I don't because it just takes them that way. And I don't know what I can make out here. More apt they're going to want to come over here. How many shots, man? I mean, seriously, you're not even irradiated or anything. There's another guy. Ooh. I don't know why I grunt like that when I get a nasty headshot or blow an arm. It's just, I don't know. It's still kind of gory game, but I've really been a fan of horror movies. But yet here I am playing a zombie apocalypse game. I don't know, the jump stuff never really, you know, did much. Even as a kid, you know, even as a little kid, I was terrified. Nightmares. I mean, really vivid, horrible nightmares as a kid. I mean, really loved the bees as a kid. And next thing you know, I'm waking up in the middle of the night and 2 in the morning, you know, screaming to my mother, "Oh, the bees are getting me!" And this is a friend of mine, Brian, plays with me quite a bit, or plays the game with me. Hi, Brian. We were talking about it the other day. He was trying to get me to watch The Walking Dead, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm not into the, ooh, I'm a zombie, I'm going to creep up behind you. You should be scared." You know, I just never really got into all that crap, and honestly, I wasn't really even thrilled about playing this game, and then, he said something one day. He was like, "Man, you know, I looked at some footage on that, and it looks like it'd be pretty fun." I was like, "Well, okay." So I ended up bought it on Steam. 2 copies. Just gifted him one. And for the last several months, we've really gotten into it. It's actually really cool. And I will admit, I still do get scared. I still have some anxiety. Like, oh God, if I go out there, I'll go over here and work for 30 seconds and then jump up out the hole and like there's nothing around. Go back to work and then jump out the hole. And, yeah, it's a little bit of paranoia. Man, they're making a lot of noise back there. What are y'all tearing up? There's all kinds of noise over here. Why are you all... Oh, you're all just eating spice. Military. Just put a point in. But anyway, playing it, because I've always been a builder. I mean, it's just what I do. I love games that build, colony management, survival games. But I'm like, okay, here's your game mechanics. Let me see what I can create with the limitations that you're all putting in place. You know, and it's usually to the point of overkill. Wow, okay, I guess they all are back here, so it does reassure me that I could put more of a horde-based corridor-style base right there and feed them, and I would get action out here. And then I walk out here, and sure enough, I hear noise up. That's always how it goes. This game has a tendency to get me to feel really comfortable, and about the time I feel comfortable, that seems to be when all hell breaks loose. Jump off in the wrong spot, or get a lag spike like that, fall off the side of the building, and then I'm running for my life and screaming like a girl, and the butthole's all puckered up, and I'm just freaking out. But it's still fun. This game is really, really fun. I'm anxious to see Alpha 18 when it comes out. I have been chomping at the bit for that since I first heard it. I've been watching a lot of the Fun Pimps videos with their Horde Nights and the different builds and the different like special specs they have, like specking into 44. I can't remember what it was they were talking about now, but what they named it actually. But 44 Magnum, kind of drawing tribute to Dirty Harry and Clint Eastwood, which I have a 44, and I mean it's got some power to it, but I kind of like the old 7.62 power. This SMG, I prefer the SMG over the AK-47. Just it's still got nasty stopping power. Still works well. Still pop heads with it, just like that. But it's a lot cheaper ammo. I can make 9mm ammo a long time before I run out of stuff for it. Yeah, but 7.62 is more expensive. But man, this thing just works. And I've kind of got it modded up a little bit. I've got the stabilizer. I won't dig into all that right now, but I do have a couple of parts that I upgraded. This is very uneventful. I'm not kidding. Last Horde Night was pretty nuts. I mean, I was actually almost nervous to come up because the way the last one went, and I really didn't like my base much. Oh, bird. Stupid birds. I really didn't spend much time on the base as far as this section of it. I was working over there on that garage quite a bit. So I was kind of nervous about this. I did extend those walls, put some barbed wire up here. I'm not really too awfully worried about them getting through concrete. Oh, see, this is what happens. So we'll get back inside and hope, yeah, nothing follows me. So now, like I said, when I get comfortable, I'm talking about it being uneventful, and the next thing you know, I go and fall off the damn wall. Last video I made, I realized I was swearing through about 90% of it, so I decided to try to clean it up a little bit. I will watch the F-bombs and things to that extent, but it's still going to come out. There's no getting around it. I get freaked out. The profanity starts just rolling. I can't believe I fell off. I need to jump noggin. Lay down, dude. Lay down. That's the difference between 7.62 and a 9mm. Right there. Brian and I did that Horde Night last night that we recorded, or well, before last, and just backflipping zombies with headshots, just smack them in the head with that, with this gun here. That'll do it. If I can hit her, there it is. Man, what is up, guys? Well, I know what they're doing. They're trying to walk up that wall. The spikes over there, so they're trying to dig through those spikes to get up to the wall because it's path of least resistance. Let's see if I can walk over here this time and not fall off. They're in there. Ooh, that's kind of annoying. They've fallen in that pit of the garage, and the way out is on the other side, but I'm not on the other side, so they're just gonna sit in there and beat it up, I guess. I'll make the repairs. If they make their way out of there, they're just gonna come over here anyway, so. Come on, guys. This is very boring. It's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and record this one. The last one was crazy, so I'll record this one. There's gotta be something going on. But I got in the garage over there, which screwed them all up. Sent them over there, so I guess I'll go over here and see if I can get them to come out of there. Where y'all at? I hear you. Where are you? Are you right under me? What the heck is going on here? Get out. Herds. Get out. Yeah. I need to go this way. Daggone it. Woo. Okay, I'm not doing this. I just worked on this garage. I do not want to have to go over there and repair all that crap. Come over here, fellas. Okay, get off there. You come over here. Come on. Get out of there. You get out of there. Get. Come up here. Come on. Come up here. This is where I want you to be. No, that's not the game will do. This is where I want you to be. Come on. Oh boy. This isn't good. Sorry about that. I'm not cutting these, and I just kind of spilled my drink all over the place. So I needed to clean that up. Sorry about that. 30 seconds or so is not too bad. All right, guys. Hey, okay, we got someone up front here. I wish they would just stay over here. Get away from my garage. Man, this is highly uneventful. Hey, there's somebody. Come on. Making noise over here, guys. Y'all need to come over here. If it's like this again, I'm probably going to just up the difficulty again, because this is not really good stuff here. Come on, guys. Come out of that hole and come over here, please. Come out of the hole and come over here. I should have made some Molotovs, but I didn't. Like parkour skills. It's pretty nice. Guys, what are you down there for? I'm not even here. Why are you tearing up my garage? Quit tearing up my garage. Get. Why? Same spot. Come over here. They do the same thing. They run over here. Oh, I gotta repair that. Oops. I did repair it. Y'all come out of there. Okay. Do I need to come over here and babysit this entrance exit area? I'm out? Ooh, that's not good. So I need to be a little more conservative with that ammo there. Thought I would go that fast. There you go. Alright, let's get you. There's your headshot. I want that extended clip on this. I have it on my play with my Brian and I on server. I've got it set up now. I don't have it on this one. I really like to have it. It's only like 2 extra rounds, but 2 more. 7's better than 5. This is very uneventful. Ooh. Path, and they're not using the path. They're beating on the walls. I don't want to get disgruntled again. I'm trying to figure out a name. I guess we're going to go ahead and start recording some stuff pretty regularly, so I'm trying to figure out a name for the channel. Brian and I were talking about it. Something to the extent of disgruntled gamers, bitter gamers, just complain about everything. It'd be pretty fun, I think. We'll see. See how it works out. Where are you going? Ooh, you're going down in the... Oh, I hear another bird. And I'm out of 9mm. I really like to take these birds out. There he is, right there. Okay, that works. That works out. Yeah, smack you. Again. Ooh, wow, that's nasty when they hit like that. I don't know, it's cool, the power of this gun. It just flips them. Flips them or pops their noggins off or... Reload, Joe. Reload, man. You gotta reload. Where are you going? Oh, black spike coming from. What's all that? Well, this is... Man, there were so many more zombies last time. But Brian and I don't know, I've had, I guess, several nights of different plays that... The one night you don't think it's going to be bad is just crazy, horribly bad, and the next night you think you're anticipating it on being bad because the last one before it was bad, and you end up with this crap. But it's not too bad. So getting a little XP. Shooting some zombies in the noggin. Get some more in the game. I really can't wait for A18. I'm so looking forward to it. It looks like the changes that they've made with the destroyer zombies and some of the new items and the books and schematics and all that stuff coming back. It looks like it's going to be really, really cool. Anxious to see the changes and work through them. It's hard to chase these guys in a circle. Reload. That was a feral. I can see his eyes going. Sorry, a little giggle on that headshot. Oh, a bag. Do I want to go do it? I could probably do it pretty easily. Pull the old shoddy out and just... Wow. This is kind of a steady flow of them right now. Nothing crazy though. Pretty comfortable sitting there just headshotting them. If I can get headshots. She's gonna go the wrong way. Another one. Oh, come on, reload, man, reload. Gotta reload. Make that section of wall. It's just gonna make your gap a little bigger. Another bag. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go get those, I believe. Reload. Okay, so you drop a bag and you increase the zombie count on it and all that. It's not very good. Lag. I don't know why it's doing that. I never really had that problem until I started actually recording this stuff, so. Reload! I'll name this episode Failure to Reload. Failure to get headshots. Failure to get the zombies to go where I want them to go. Hey, what are you doing? Would you stand still? You don't have enough room to bang on the walls over here, so over there, they moved, so now you got room. It's bad. Stop hitting the walls. Failure. Wow, got really, ooh, okay, so I hear a little crawler, guys. Let's see if we can get up. Sorry, skater guy. Haha, you didn't make it. Landed in the traps. You didn't make it. You're still trying, aren't you? Is that a... Oh man, the shadows. Fucking teeth. You gonna try it again? You can't get up here. You might as well stop trying. Stand still. I'll just shoot you in the butt and put you out your misery. Oh, there's two of you. Stop beating on the walls, guys. Stop beating on the walls. Don't let them repair them. Build it once. Don't let them build it 6 times. Stop banging on the wall. Where are you going? You're getting shot through the spine. That's got to hurt, like, really bad. The guy that's had some issues with lower back, boy, I could just imagine a bullet going through there. Yay, he's making some noise. Stop it! Well, I didn't envision spending the Horde Night on the side of the garage over here with this stupid little gap I gave him to get out, but evidently that's what we're going to be doing. Several hundred rounds of ammo. I don't have turrets and all that stuff yet, but still using that ammo, just different, I'm not shooting it, the turrets are shooting it, but where are you going now? Back up through there again. That little green flying ball. Man, would you go down? Just go down. No, just stay down. Just stay down. There you go. Someone's groaning. Oh no. A groaning zombie. Oh, no. Stop it! Quit that. Change these guys like toadies or something. Change their name. I just don't understand how he can just go through it, do it over and over again. I'm shooting him in the back the whole way, and it just keeps on going. I mean, I understand the zombies here and all that stuff. Just shoot Edgar in the foot. You coming out, Edgar? 3:30 in the morning, they're still coming. Started slow, but finally got some action towards the end here. I hope those bags don't go away. Bags, it's not very good. I don't think they should. Not at least until, once the Horde Night's done. Did I hurt her? She don't have a leg. Oh, police! The police! Stop spitting on me. I don't like you. You done? You're done. Oh, we'll put you in your misery. You're crawling around like... Pull your leg off, I guess. You done? Okay, you're done. Failure to reload. Skater! Shoot you back. Ooh. You thought you were going to jump up. Little feral turtle there. Pretty tough guy. I guess I took his leg off too. Ooh, there went his head though, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Big Mama, stop beating on my walls. Hey lady, stop. Just die, lady. Just stop. No, there went his nose too. Where? I guess they're just gonna wait till the end this time. Shoot you in the butt. Way too much ammo on this one. Another big lag. Are you still not done? Is that it? Are you done now? Nope, still not done. These military guys are so friggin' tough. These unloaded, rounds. Yeah, there's the lag. Is that it? Well, I didn't do too much down there. I did knock that one out. I thought I had that. Ooh, they did quite a bit down in there. And I need concrete. Of course I don't have concrete. Well, anyway, guys, that was that Horde Night, as uneventful as it was. I'll do my repairs and clean some stuff up, and we'll get back with you all the next time I do something really cool, I guess, which that wasn't what I was intending for this one, but Horde Night's. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.